Welcome to the Kee To Growth Podcast, Home Services Marketing Unlocked, with me, your host, Jen McKee. Every week, I sit down with top marketers in the trades, from the brains behind $100 million companies to those scaling from 1 to 3, even to 10 million, breaking down exactly how they got where they are and uncover the secret to their success. If you're ready to grow your business and get real, actionable insights, you are in the right place. Let's unlock the key to your marketing success starting now. Welcome back, everyone, to the Kee To Growth Podcast. I am your host, Jen McKee, and today I'm here with an incredible marketing expert in the home service industry. Super excited to get deep into all things marketing with Mandeep Bhalla. Mandeep, if someone doesn't know you, tell them who you are.
First of all, thank you so much, Jen, to have me on your show. Yes, Mandeep Bhalla, founder and CEO of Grow Nearby and Grow Reviews, and I'm the host of a podcast which is Born for the Trades, a home service podcast. We are a digital marketing agency here in Tampa. We do everything when it comes to website design, SEO, social media, Google ads, Facebook ads, you name it. We do everything. We're a full service based agency out here in Tampa.
Awesome. I think that always first question and for really anyone in the trades is how did you get into this industry and start a marketing company? Where did you start?
That's amazing. I'm going to go back to my story here. It's been 10 years. It's been a decade when I came to the US with my wife. We came to Buffalo, New York, where she actually landed a job there. And I followed her from India. And then I got a chance to, work for a digital marketing company. I served there for 5 years at CI Web.
Oh,
Jennifer
cool.
and
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jennifer and I, we did great work together for 5 years. And then I started Grow Nearby. I wanted to, go above and beyond, for the home service industry, no hard feelings, but started back in 2020 while it was COVID times, pandemic.
Right.
And it was February 29th. That was the leap year, went all into my
So
business.
right before COVID shut everything down.
Yeah, what a great time to start business, right?
Right.
But the funny part is the home service industry, HVAC plumbing was up by 114% at that time. And I
Right.
think it was a blessing in disguise. And I told my wife, okay, if this is not going to work out and that I have Uber's driver license, I'm going to maybe...
That'll be fine.
Yeah, that I'll be fine. I know she had a full-time job and I had faith in me that, okay, we'll make it happen. It was a grind. Now we have 43 full-time employees.
Amazing.
Grow Nearby, Grow Reviews, which is, a reputation management platform to get instant text and video reviews. It was not easy, but this is my purpose. It drives me every single day to make it happen for the home service industry because my dad was into trades. He was in doors and windows.
Okay.
And that's I connect my dots. I served IT industry for 10 years. And then I started my content writing agency back in India. And then I made some connections here in the US. And then, I was director of SEO, VP of marketing, spoke at the Amana, Goodman, all those manufacturer events. And yeah, I connect the dots. I think I'm here for a bigger purpose to serve home service industry.
I love that. And just total side note, but I'm pretty sure that we have the same EOS implementer. You guys run on EOS, right? Yeah.
Yes, Grow Nearby is running on EOS and we have implemented last year. And our implementer is Lynn Askin. He's amazing. And it has been a game changer after EOS implementation.
For sure. I love that. So, okay. So before we were talking, well, let's start here. There's so much changing in marketing. I mean, I think as a marketing agency, it's getting to the point where we're man, we need to keep evolving because so much is evolving. So what are you guys doing as an agency right now to continue to serve the home service companies as AI becomes so much more a part of everything that we're doing?
That's a great question. Yes, it's a lot of changes. Every single day, there are so many updates, a lot of things happening with AI. What we're doing is we are moving out of WordPress because of many reasons. We are moving to Webflow. And when it comes to design, we are a different, platform that I'll be sharing pretty soon. But our designers, developers, content writers, they are evolving with the new best practices. And on Google, Gemini, right? Search labs, if you search for how much does it cost for AC repair or AC installation in your area, that AI search lab, that area shows up pretty first, right? Sometimes it's first, sometimes it's down.
You don't have to click on anything. It's just right there.
It's right there. No LSA, no Google ads, no GMB, it is showing up right there. And that's the best opportunity right now for the businesses, contractors to rank, and our clients are ranking out there already. It actually comes down to all basics, that how you have structured your content, how the website is having your authority, what kind of backlinks you have, how the FAQs are written. Have you applied FAQ schema? Have you optimized those, right? If you have relevant questions those people are asking for your services in your service area, that's a game changer. Google will give you the priority to rank you in AI overview labs or chat gpt. Our clients are getting leads from chat gpt, we are getting leads from chat gpt. And I think there is a search like local SEO for garage door companies, we are showing up there. Grow Nearby is showing up. So I think these are the basics that we did in the past. I'm so proud, and now it's like cherry on the top. We're learning more in AI, how to get better and better every single day to show our clients in the AI area, and moving from WordPress to Webflow because Google
Yeah.
is giving preference to that AI platform.
So, like anyone listening right now, and they're like, I mean, I always, when I ask these questions, sometimes they're like very selfish because I own a business as well. But like, how, if you were looking at your website, anyone listening, they might not work with Grow Nearby, but like, what are some things that they can look at in their website or in their Google presence that is like, okay, I'm on the right track, or like, these are things that I need to go to my marketing company and say, like, hey, why aren't you doing this yet? Like, this needs to be done.
Yeah, absolutely. What we do is like the audit. Audit plays a big role. So Mike is our sales head, and he's the head of like strategic partnerships. Nowadays, Mike and I, we are doing strategy sessions together, and the audit covers what's your domain rating, what's the DA, what's the PA, and overall how are you ranking on local SEO,
Mhm.
GBP, on organic, on LSA, and how is your Google ads structured, overall strategy, and heat maps. We run heat maps to make sure plumber in Tampa, Florida, what's your ranking out there? Are you green, yellow, red? You must have seen those like heat maps.
Yeah, a
Want to
little
make
pinpoint.
yeah, exactly. Even if you are with your marketing company, amazing. You should have second opinion to see if
Mm,
your marketing is working or not working, or if there is any area of improvement. Walk away with all the knowledge, all the audit key points that we are going to give. We are never pushy on sales. My goal has been always to provide value to the home service industry. At the end of the day, it's their call to go with us or fix those areas with their marketing company. But I
yeah.
think these are the areas. It's very, very thorough audit that we do, and I think we spend 6 to 8 hours on the audit our team runs.
Wow. Okay, cool. So, if there was like one thing that a trades business owner could do today, and maybe it's something that you see often, right? You guys do these audits. Like, what is the thing that you're constantly seeing not being done? Like, is there something that a trades owner could do right now that is just going to help them start seeing better results on
Yeah,
Google?
yeah, absolutely. Not following the best, SEO practices, the websites that you might have, running on old version. We see a lot of content is king. I always say content is king, conversion is queen. You got to make sure that you have content for your services and
So, like
service area.
blogs, words, stuff.
Blog service areas. Let's say AC, you're an HVAC company. What you need is AC repair, AC installation, AC maintenance, furnace repair. We don't have cold
Yeah, yeah,
winter
not
season
included.
here, but
Yeah.
yes, these are the pages with the relevant content with SEO value. SEO value, when it says AC repair Tampa, Florida, you should have 500 to 700 words content. So that's the thing I think we see a lot, that fundamentals are missing. So these pages and service areas, which is low hanging fruit. I'm in
Mhm.
Tampa, like AC repair Lutz, AC repair Riverview, AC repair Brandon, all the surrounding areas that you serve, 5 miles, 20 miles, 50 miles, you should have city pages for those areas that you serve. And then if
Yeah.
you want to go more aggressive, guess what you can do? You can create service pages for those city pages, not using ChatGPT, not using any AI platform. It has to be humanized, because in future, a lot of people are using ChatGPT to produce, content. It's gonna be the same content everywhere, right? And
Yeah.
there might be any update that is coming out from Google, yeah, that you have duplicate content, or it's not unique, it's going to
Yeah.
affect. So it's better to write humanized content, and I think that's the basic thing. And then someone has to work on those keywords every month to rank you higher on page one, and you should rank higher in the map pack, GBP. These are the basic, when we see those are things are missing, we recommend these are the best practices. You want to do it by yourself or gonna want to give it to your marketing agency, that's fine. And we have launched all the free assets on our website. If you go to free downloads, www.grownearby.com. Download best free keywords for plumbing, HVAC, electrical, garage door, tree service, you name it. Those are there.
Yeah.
And yeah, home service contractors can download.
So ChatGPT is my best friend. And one of the things that I've been doing, and I feel like this helps a lot with that like unique content, is taking my writing and then like brain dumping other things that I want to write and then ask it to like make it in my writing, but make it a more cohesive like piece of work kind of.
Yeah, like ChatGPT, I love ChatGPT. I think the one thing that I would do is like, I give my ideas like very strategically, and ChatGPT can do anything. By the way, on a funny side, like if you tell ChatGPT roast me, have you done that? I think I posted somewhere.
I've done it a few times, and then my brother said to upload a picture and tell it to roast you, so we did that this weekend too. That was pretty funny.
That's good. But yes, ChatGPT, I think it makes you efficient, and you can actually faster, efficient for your emails, for anything like on social media. Never use for like, copywriting pages or blogs. I was on with Gary Vee, and I was the first one on his podcast that I asked him a question about ChatGPT.
Really?
2 years ago.
Where were you at? Did you see him, or did you call in?
So I'm a big fan of Gary Vee. Whatever I'm doing today, running business, is because of him. He's on my wall. There is a picture.
I love him too. I'm huge. Absolutely. I love him. Yep.
Amazing.
I saw him at Pantheon 2 years ago. I like forced myself into this room and I knew he was going to do the Q&A. I was the first person at the microphone. I'm like, I got to come up with a great question to ask him.
That's amazing. I have been like, following him for the last 10 years. And then it was my dream to see him in person. First, I got a chance to be on Zoom with him.
Cool.
Because of like, some project, like, I got into NFTs and I got on Zoom with him and I asked my question and shared my journey, and it was good. And then I met him in person at the event VCon in Indianapolis, I think
cool.
2 years ago. Yeah, that on my wall it says legacy is greater than currency. So I owe my success to him, like, fueled by his content and implemented.
Yeah, he's the best. It was cool too because when we saw him, there were, a bunch of people in line talk to him, and there were multiple people, and the only thing they did was thank him. And he said on stage, he was like, see, these people get this chance to talk to me and all they're doing is thanking me. And he's like, that's because I just give everything that I can. And so it was really cool.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you follow him. And
so anyone listening, if you don't know who Gary Vee is, he's an incredible marketer. He's also just such a good person, and he likes to spread kindness. That's like his number one goal in life. But he's so inspirational because he continues to just say, like, there's no end. Like, you can't ever, it's not too late. You're not too old. But he's such a great marketer too. And so it's really cool as a marketing person to hear the things that he has to say and the things that he's pushing right now.
Yeah.
One of the first on TikTok. Okay. So I want to talk about something that you brought up. And this is, of course, like what all marketers face is this idea that like some people think that we're the bad guys. And so how can contractors like avoid bad marketers, or like what are some things to look at with that?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Thanks for asking though. I would say, I'm not going to say like, bad marketers out there. I think maybe they have like, bad strategies.
Bad reputation. Bad strategies. Yeah.
Bad strategies. Like, I'm not going to call out like, people bad or but I think bad strategies, right? You have to see the case studies, real case studies, talk to their clients, what kind of growth those agencies or marketers have provided to the home service companies. Ask for references, ask for the data, real data, like, show us like, from your tools, actual like, monthly growth and data so that, we can trust you. And this is like, I think very, very important, like, phase when you qualify to partner with any marketer or like, agency. And the one thing that actually hurts my stomach, we have seen a lot of contractors burned by these marketers when they make you hostage. When contractor wants to leave, and then, these marketers, they want to try to make them hostage by owning the assets. Google My Business, like contractors, if you're listening to this, never ever make them the owner. Any marketer, including Grow Nearby, we never get owner access. It has to be managed manager.
Mm-hmm.
Only limited access to Google Analytics, Google Ads, social media, so that you can kick them off anytime. And if
Yeah.
any agency, any marketer is building your website, make sure that you have that contract in place. If you're paying like, 5 to 20,000, 30,000 for a website, you own it. You own the
Mm-hmm.
website, you own content, you own it like, from day one. And that's what we do at Grow Nearby. Our clients own it. So I think if that kind of like misalignment is there,
Yeah.
you have to be aware of like, that situation. Like in future, anything can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. And we face that a lot too with social media. So I know it's a little bit hard. And as owners, sometimes we like maybe don't know how to do something, or you just want someone else to do it so that it gets done. But it's so important that you create everything from your own stuff, and then you give other people access and they can take over from there. So a lot of
Yeah.
times, and maybe it's something that you guys do too, but we'll like jump on a Zoom and just like make it all yours and then take over. So you still don't have to do it, but you do need to, it needs to be from you. And that's a really great thing to bring up, because we hate to see it too. And I think I have said, because I'm a pretty optimistic person, that I don't think people do it on purpose, but I've been
Yeah.
told that I'm just too optimistic, and there's definitely people who do it on purpose. So I don't know, but
You are very optimistic.
I hope that's not the
And I
case.
think positivity drives us, like you and me, even in any negative situation. This is what I have learned. Stay positive, stay calm,
Yeah.
and good things happen, right? Positivity. I think Gary Vee, he talks about like, positivity as well. A lot of hate, a lot of negativity out there, but that's the noise, right? That's the
Yeah.
noise that you have to avoid. Keep putting in the work every single day, and then magic happens.
For sure. 100%. I love that. Okay. So on your podcast, you interview lots of industry leaders. So is there any like marketing trends or things that you've heard that just like stuck with you, or that you think it would be good for other people to hear or know about?
Absolutely. This is like, our finding, and actually with one of our clients now, Google My Business. Okay. First of all, let me back up. I think 90 or 99% people don't know that Google My Business has started accepting video reviews. It's a game changer. I used to imagine like, if Amazon has it, text and video reviews, like product reviews you can give and
Right.
you can watch, why not Google? I know it's gonna be scary when you're driving that you don't want to watch those video reviews. You want to just tag. But yes, it's there. The feature is out there. And Grow Reviews, I'm proud to announce that Grow Reviews, that we have come up with that functionality. It was very challenging to come up with like, video review that can, if you record that video and it should go to Google My Business, but that's
Yeah.
done. And it's the feature is available with Grow Reviews app. So that's
Awesome.
amazing. Go out, contractors, don't be shy, give your phone to the customers so that they can record and leave a video review, or you can record. It's
Yeah.
just 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds video is required. That's the limit there, not more than 30.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Very cool. And I'm sure that will continue to take off, and then even potentially, because, I guess you can upload video to Google Business Profile, right? But there's like a certain way that you have to do it right now.
Yes. I think there are dimensions. There is a format that you have to follow, and it has to be 30 seconds. When you go to Google My Business, let's say like, you have your Google My Business, right? What's your agency name? Key Heart Marketing, right? Let's say there are like, 30 reviews, and click on leave a review, right? Leave a review, select 5-star. And now there is an option to actually select photo or video. And if you have that video like recorded on your phone or your device, select that and write the review. And
awesome. That is so cool. Very nice. Okay. So is there anything like man, I just had a really great question.
yeah.
Oh, I know. Okay. So how, as a trades business, like what is the very first thing that they should start on? What is the order that you see of investing in marketing for someone with a limited budget, or someone just starting, like trying to get to 1 million, that sort of thing?
Okay, that's a great question. I would say everything comes down to fundamentals, like, right steps in a right order at the right time. That's what we do. For example, if someone is like, doing 500,000, right? And they want to hit 1 million, Jen, right? Maybe
Yeah.
we can take that scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say like, 10 to 12% of your 500,000, that has to be, invested in marketing, and have like, very holistic like approach there. You should have like, website. The foundation has to be right with the service pages, city pages, content, and SEO. You should have like GBP optimization. I won't recommend Google ads. It's going to be pretty expensive for 500,000 contractor. Local service ads, it's free. Sign up for like local service ads if you haven't signed up, and Google does background checks, and it's going to be live in 2 weeks. And what this platform does is pay per call. You pay for the leads, calls you receive and you have full control on that. You can set weekly budget, and there are some hacks that you can apply. And for HVAC, it's going to cost like from 40 to 70 bucks per call, but it's worth it. If you get up any call which is not, legit, you can dispute. So
Yeah.
highly recommend LSA, pay per call, and some SEO, and focus on your branding, which is social media. Like you
Hmm.
do, you're helping, contractors out there with your best social media practices, Jen. Get in touch with Jen to have the best practices in to make sure that your brand gets noticed.
Yeah.
And be authentic, be real, be genuine. I think a lot of people, contractors, overthink that it's not fancy or sexy to put out like, plumbing stuff or HVAC. Guess what? It is. You have to build your brand. You have to be authentic to show
Hmm.
what exactly you do. But if you want to show in a way, let's say, Jen, that you shared some best practices to make it like, nice and maybe in a smart way with humor, by adding humor, I think a lot
Yeah.
of things can be done. I think you can add more to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Social media is a really great place to get started because it's also free. I mean, obviously you can hire somebody to do it,
Yeah.
but just documenting your day-to-day life and getting it out there is free. You can get a Facebook for free, Instagram free, TikTok free. So it is a low-hanging fruit that increases your visibility. And one thing, I had an episode I recorded with someone a few weeks ago, and one thing that he told me, and I love this because I think that all business owners can relate to this, is that he's like, I just got so tired of, like going to family meal or whatever and having like a cousin be like, oh,
Yeah.
I totally forgot that you did HVAC. I just got this system installed last week. He's like, never again will that happen. And that's where your social media is so powerful, is that it is your warmest network. It's people that, I mean, Facebook's been around for 25 years now, I think, or 23 years. So
Yeah.
you have contacts on there for the last 23 years of your life. They should know what you're doing. Like they should have it drilled into their brain that if they need any sort of plumbing or HVAC or electrical work, that you were the person to call. And you do
Exactly.
that by constant visibility.
100%. And Gary Vee says that too. It's free. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta put out like, content in the form of text, picture, video, audio, whatever you have. And at one point, if you are consistent with your content, you will get noticed. You will get the attention.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure that your content is around your target audience. Like what exactly you want to do. If you are HVAC, plumbing, marketer, just in your niche and just go all in. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So is there any things that you guys encourage your clients to do on top of their digital marketing, like old school marketing tactics? Or do you see like ways that they work together, like postcards and yard signs and billboards, and along with whatever you're doing online?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question, Jen. So, not a big fan of like, TV, billboards, radio. But yes, there are like, bigger clients, bigger brands that we are working on, and they want to tap into market with everything, with traditional and with the digital marketing, which is totally fine. But nowadays, you can track your, flyers, like direct mails, what dope marketing is doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dope marketing is great, and you can see analytics if it's working or not,
Yeah.
if you're getting ROI or not. So I think there are like tools, analytic systems in place in the market that you should do, not like traditional where you don't know you're spending $1,000, are you getting back. Like tracking systems are in place, right, with
Yeah.
call tracking, QR codes, a lot of things. I think that's one thing. Second, I would say is collaborating with us, like getting picture job photos
Mm-hmm.
before and after, getting reviews. That's what, like we make our clients accountable to get as many as pictures and reviews, and making sure they respond to it. But I would say yes, traditional wise is like mailers, flyers. I think that should be in place, and ROI is there if that's done smartly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I love
Yeah.
that. So, as we come to the end of the podcast episode, I ask everybody the same question. And just so that everyone listening knows, I don't tell anyone I'm asking this question. So, unless they listen to the podcast, which my guest last week was like, I just listened to an episode, I was like, oh, then you already know. But the question is, what is the key to growth?
Consistency is everything. Putting in the work every single day and making sure that you have A players with you, maybe on
Mm-hmm.
your team or with like your partners, vendors. I don't call it like vendors, like we partner with like home service agencies. Consistency and right people on the right seats, because
Yeah.
one person negative or any toxic employee can ruin the whole culture. And I would say everyone should thrive on amazing work culture where people are not sad on every Sunday night that they have to work Monday morning.
Yeah.
You have to have amazing work culture that people love your company, your brand, brand, they feel like family. And consistency, relationships. I think relationships is everything. Build relationships out there. I know I have said a lot of things, but yes, I think this is all the this is a mix of combination of all these things actually that drives growth.
Yeah, awesome. So if people wanted to find you and find Grow Nearby and Grow Reviews, where should they look?
Yeah, absolutely. You can search on Google what is Grow Nearby. But yes, you can visit our website www.grownearby.com, grownearby.com, and you will find authentic content that we are meeting with the clients across the country, doing video shoots. You can just get in touch from there. Mike, JC, we all gonna be there for the strategy sessions or discovery calls. Just visit our website, or I'm on Facebook. You can search Mandeep Bhalla, and yeah, I'm here to. Yeah.
Awesome. I appreciate your time. This was so good. Thanks so much for being here today.
You're welcome. It was fantastic. Thank you for inviting me. It was amazing. Wish you all the best.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.